All right. Well, good afternoon, and welcome to our Monday, May 20th special meeting. I'll start by taking roll. Director Jones?
Here.
Director Castellano?
Here.
Director Katie?
Here.
Director Wilson?
Here.
I am here, and Director Bushnell is absent. And we will start with the consent calendar, of which there is nothing. So we will go on to oral and written communication. And this being a special meeting, I think we only take public comment on the actual agenda item.
Non-agenda items for number 3.
Okay. Does anybody have any public comment? All right, then we'll move along. Item number 4 is adopt resolution 2025-02 for the collection of integrated waste management fees, table 9, recyclable material processing fee. Can we get a staff report?
Thank you, Chair. So as noted at the May 9th meeting, the proposed fees for the fiscal year 24-25 recyclable material processing was still under review. Namely, this was due to HWMA's efforts in readjusting the baseline and the time it took for the solid waste fees. So we were unable to get to a full review of the recycling fees like we normally do. We wanted to also ensure that Recology had ample time to return any questions or comments that they had back from our inquiries. So that was accomplished, and under the current curbside recycling processing and marketing agreement, Recology has submitted their annual rate. The proposed rate for 24-25 is $125.28 per ton, which represents a change of $14.31 from the fiscal year 23-24 rate. The largest contributing factors to that increase is the cost associated with a downward trend of material sold, increased operating costs, and residual costs as well. I'd be more than happy to take any questions, and I believe Recology staff is here as well, should you have any for them.
All right, that seems pretty cut and dry. Does anybody have any questions?
So in your staff report, I noticed that you mentioned carpet as one of the items that is recycled. Is that my understanding of what's going to be recycled?
If there is a mention of carpet in the staff report, which I'm not seeing, but if there is, this is specifically for curbside collected recycling, so mixed stream recycling that you see in the blue can or that's dropped off at our Hawthorne Street transfer station. So this is simply for mixed material collection and processing services.
Okay, thank you.
Just a quick question. This includes, because I know that sometimes, people breaking into cans and things like that happens. And so this includes, any additional costs that would be, or is this curbside only? Does this include dumpsters and things as well?
So this is curbside collection from your jurisdictions and mixed stream material dropped off at the Hawthorne Street transfer station. So that's
Okay.
those 2 items.
Okay, great. I think that answered it. Thank you.
I don't really have any questions. If Recology has anything that they'd like to add, I invite you to do that. Otherwise, I'll entertain a motion, I guess.
I will move to approve resolution 2025-02 for the collection of integrated waste management fees, table 9, recyclable material processing fee.
I'll second that.
All right. We have a motion by Director Castellano and a second by Director Katie. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Motion passes. And that's it. We're adjourned. I guess that was a record.